Things are fixing to get diabolical. Welcome to Hell in a Cell. From the incredible Pacific Northwest, we're coming to you live from Seattle. Don't you dare go anywhere, because we've got a legendary lineup ahead. Starting off the night with a Hell in a Cell match that is sure to...
I believe Cole said we're starting with the Hell in a Cell match,
away from pure chaos.
which is not true.
The triple threat match is next.
So tonight on Hell in a Cell, presented by Smackdown Live, we are going to have, I believe, 2 Hell in a Cell matches. One being it for the tag team titles, and one being an Armageddon Hell in a Cell, which is 6 men, free-for-all for Neville's Intercontinental title. And we are also closing the show with a brutal cage match. The reason behind that cage match, it's Bobby Roode versus Dusty Rhodes. Last week on SmackDown, Bobby Roode attacked Dusty Rhodes after a main event match, and a cage actually came down and they brawled inside the cage, leading to a steel cage main event. And we are just opening with a triple threat match between 3 powerhouses, just so they can fight for title contention.
The following triple threat contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 275 pounds, the total package, Lex Luger.
Looks like Lex Luger's got that no-nonsense look on his face again.
And unfortunately for his opposition, we all know what usually happens when Luger has that look on his face.
Lex Luger, he's been on a roll and featured on SmackDown regularly. And Lex Luger's actually been feuding with the man that's coming out right now, The Big Show.
And his opponents, first, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 500 pounds, The Big Show!
Big Show looking bigger than ever tonight, Corey.
Bigger and better than ever, Cole.
See, this ring needs to be reinforced for this match.
They really do, Michael, which makes me think we're in for one heck of a match here tonight.
We have 3 large men in this triple threat match, just to get the crowd woken up for the show. Nothing on the line here. I just fighting to be at the top of the mountain and get a shot at the SmackDown WWE Champion, whoever that's going to be when this night ends.
And weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman!
Folks, you're looking at a true monster among men.
Cole, I really have no idea why anybody would agree to step in the ring with Braun Strowman.
See Braun Strowman making his way to the ring. Braun made a big statement at Backlash where he cut a promo out in the middle of the ring, and Andre the Giant confronted him and he brawled with Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant is our current SmackDown WWE Champion. So kind of a big deal. And Braun's hoping to actually get his shot. Whether or not it will be against Andre is yet to be determined, but we'll see. Andre's defending his match, his title in a match later tonight. And we're underway.
And guys, we're ready to get this
and
match
Big
started.
Show knocking down Lex Luger. And Strowman and Big Show going at it a little bit, it looks like. Luger's already getting up slow. And clothesline to Braun. And Big Show working on the shoulder of Braun Strowman. And Luger just pacing his way around.
He's all business. As the action continues, let's discuss Lex
and Luger unloading some strikes on the Big Show.
WWE fans expect out of him tonight.
Somehow Lex
and knocking Show to the outside.
To be in even better shape than the last time I saw him. He's clearly been spending a little extra time in the gym.
Going for the back of Big Show. Well, Big Show's too strong for him. And Big Show rolling into the ring, you know, thinking it might be safer in there, but now he's dealing with Braun. Pardon me, I'm playing as Lex Luger, and the things are going kind of like slow and laggy. It's hard to describe. This feels a little different. It might be because it's a slightly custom arena. I've heard people have had some issues with those.
The total package stands 6'6",
Luger throwing a table in the ring.
75 pounds and possesses one of the greatest physiques this business has ever seen.
Luger set up a table while Strowman whips Big Show into the table, but nothing. In a little edge-o-matic. Big Show rolling out for a little bit. Backbreaker.
He can't rest on his laurels here.
And Luger stomping on Strowman. Big Show trying to get back in the ring, getting it very slowly. Luger's already ready for him, but nothing's happening. Luger with the flying knee to the back of the Big Show. And now paying attention to Braun, with Braun fighting his way up. And running STO by Braun Strowman, and Luger is out of the ring.
Luger is widely regarded as one of the most powerful competitors in any era of sports entertainment.
It's all about immense power when you're talking about the total package. Lex
Crowds.
Luger has the
looks like they're getting behind Big Show.
Athleticism
and he goes for the pin, and he gets the shoulder up.
Brought the thunder, but not enough to keep the big man on the ground.
Braun
He's inflicting
beating down Big Show. Luger's in with a surge of energy.
You can feel it in the first
going for strikes on Strowman, missing some. What a slam by Luger to Strowman. And then both men are crawling, looks like it.
Lex is rolling.
And Luger's trying his best to take everybody down, but tries to whip Big Show. Big Show whips him into the cage, and what's he got here?
Take cover.
Ooh, final cut move. A Big Show. And you see Luger rolling towards the table. Big Show getting up to the second rope and then doing nothing. And Strowman with that rolling neckbreaker, and Big Show is unsetting the table. I don't know why he's doing that. Luger with a shoulder block to Strowman. And tossing the table out of the ring and actually slightly hitting Luger. Remember, like I said earlier, there is a 6-man Armageddon Hell in a Cell match for the Intercontinental title that Neville won in a multi-man match, and he's going to be put to the test defending against 5 other people in one fall to a finish.
Man, Braun Strowman, what offense!
Also tonight we have some rematches. At Backlash, Natalia captured the first ever Smackdown Women's Championship in a match against Dana Brooke, and she'll be defending it against Dana Brooke. Also, the Outsiders captured the first ever Smackdown Tag Team Championships against Enzo and Big Cass, and they are defending them against Enzo and Big Cass, and they've been in a very hot feud against each other, facing each other practically every week going into this pay-per-view, and their match is inside Hell in a Cell.
You just can't miss by that much, Cole.
And also the main event, Dusty Rhodes, Bobby Roode, just tensions very high with them, and they're settling things in a steel cage to close the show tonight. Andre the Giant will be defending the SmackDown WWE Championship against Seth Rollins, the man who not only held the WWE Championship currently on Raw, but also held the Intercontinental title prior to losing it at Backlash to Neville.
This is unreal.
Big Show pick up the table and just hitting Strowman in the gut with it. And Big Show going to throw Strowman in, might go for the win while Luger's tired. And he's dragging Strowman to the center. What's he going for here? Up in the foot into the gut of Strowman. And Big Show grab Luger and toss him into nothing. Luger with a Russian leg sweep. And now he's going to pay attention to Strowman here. What's he going to do?
Not where he wants to be right now.
Oh, goes for a clothesline. Strowman ducks him. Oh, and what's Strowman going to do? Massive power slam by Strowman.
He's in control now.
Looking to catch him off guard. Braun Strowman
I'm
wins.
kind of surprised that I lost to that, to be honest, but Strowman won with the power slam. I should have been able to kick out. There's a replay of the Strowman stomping on Big Show. I'm going for a pin. Luger over the clothesline, bad replay. Here's a power slam by Strowman. Another power slam by Strowman. Well, it was one power slam, but replay
Here
whatever.
is your winner, Braun Strowman.
And that's a win to start off the night.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
There's Braun. He made a big statement tonight, winning that match, going into potentially eventual shot at one of the championships.
The championship is up for grabs. Coming up next, we have Dana Brooke against Natalya.
Up next is SmackDown Women's Championship match.
A chance for a title.
Now, keep in mind, that kick out, I should have totally kicked out, but I didn't mess that up on purpose. And I made the game a little bit harder, but that still shouldn't have beaten me. But it's okay. Slip-ups happen. Keep in mind, I believe that Natalya won the first ever SmackDown Women's Championship in a match against Dana Brooke. I can't remember if it was a triple threat or not. And I can actually check that. I'll be playing this one as Dana Brooke. Let's see how much bearing that has on what happens. No, it was those two against each other.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Guys, this is without a doubt a potentially career-altering opportunity for her here tonight.
And at the risk of being a glass half-empty type of guy, it could also be a career-deflating opportunity. She doesn't win the title tonight, there's no telling when or if her next title match will even come.
And Dana Brooke entering the ring. She's looking forward to not making the same mistake she made last month at Backlash and capturing the SmackDown Women's Championship, but she will be the second SmackDown Women's Champion if she defeats Natalya.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
I love them. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
Let's not forget about how great she's looked of late. That has to account for something here tonight.
Well, of course it does, Michael, but the opposition has looked amazing as well. Let's not forget about that either.
And I believe we'll get into the championship introductions next.
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, Dana Brooke. Introducing the champion, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Natalya.
And the referee's getting handed the title. I want you to keep in mind that you can see the Divas Championship match that Raw held at Clash of Champions if you go on my YouTube channel and watch the last video that I uploaded prior to this one. And you will see how we had a new Divas Champion crowned. Nikki Bella was dethroned, and you'll have to watch to find out how. Also, that show had a main event, Chris Jericho defending the Raw WWE Championship against Cactus Jack, and watch to see how that turned out.
And you get the feeling that this
And Dana Brooke going in, back body drop by Natalya
match.
to Dana Brooke out of the ring.
And the strike lands.
Ooh, wheelbarrow thing by Natalya and slam.
Suplex. See what kind of response we'll get. Guys, I want to discuss Natalya for a moment. What's your take on the champ?
No doubt about it, the champion has
Natalya
earned
beating down
everything.
on Dana Brooke.
Time will tell if the challenge.
Look, guys.
Drop kick to the back,
Timing.
and Nia Jax is out here. What is going on? And Nia Jax is just running
with the raw power of her
around
father,
everywhere.
The legendary Jim the Anvil Knight.
This is sickening to
And-
watch. The ref had no choice but to call the match.
And Natalya, you know, thanks to Nia Jax, Natalya just retained the SmackDown Women's Championship with, you know, no one wants to see a match end that way, and I can't believe that. Nia Jax just, she cost Dana Brooke the title, and although Natalya is laying down right now, she's still going to get to walk out as a champion. What an awful way to end that match. Match just right after it began. And now we're on to the next match.
Wait a long time for this one. The championship is up for grabs right here, next.
In a match that will be etched in the record books.
Enough said. Bring on the title contenders.
Shut up, announcers. Okay. So, this match, and the Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, they captured the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Championships against Enzo and Cass in a match to determine the first ever champion. And the Outsiders won. And these two teams have been feuding ever since, every single week, in some way, shape, or form against each other. And so they're going to finally settle it here. Tag team match inside Hell in a Cell for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Not elimination, first pinfall. All 4 men are legal, no tags, and we're going to see how this goes.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Hit him with it, son! Bada boom, realest guys in the room, how you doing?
As for our opponents tonight,
There's only one word to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. F-A-W-F-T!
This is it. This is the match we've all been waiting for.
And the electricity level in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt.
Here come the outsiders, Kevin Nash in the front, Scott Hall in the back. These two very dominant of Enzo and Cass in their last meeting on pay-per-view. And, you know, Nash laying out Enzo, he laid out Cass and knocked Enzo off the apron and went for the cover to win the match. And due to it being Hell in the Cell and Tornado rules, all men will be available to save pins. Assuming that they're not incapacitated, they can save the pins. You see Cass and Enzo just walking around. Crowd not too fond of Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. But there is a reason that they are the first Smackdown Tag Team Champions.
Introducing the challengers. At a combined weight of 476 pounds, Enzo Amore and Big Cass.
Even though they introduced themselves already, well, Enzo introduced them up. There's JoJo with the introduction for them.
And introducing the champions. At a combined weight of 608 pounds, they are the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the Outsiders.
Got the referee collecting both titles. We are our second of 4 title matches tonight. And so far, you know, one champion is walking out with their title, thanks to Nia Jax. Dana Brooke just gets the short end of the stick and not only loses the match to Natalya, but loses by DQ and barely got a chance to even put up a fight. You see everyone brawling. Enzo drop kicking Hall to the outside. I'm playing as Enzo, so I will be covering him more. Kevin stomping on Hall and Cass and Kevin Nash fighting in the ring. We go. Enzo looking to throw Hall into the cage, and Hall throws Enzo into the side of the cell. Then dropping Enzo on his leg.
Talk a little bit about Scott Hall here. So what can these WWE
Hall picking Enzo up. What's he going for here? Doesn't matter. Enzo tossing Hall into the ring and kicking Scott Hall in the gut. Now Enzo doing a little dancing while Cass takes down Kevin Nash.
We'll see which one he is.
Enzo and Cass ready to bring the fight inside Hell in a Cell to these two. And Enzo tossing Hall to the apron, knocking to the outside. And then Enzo looking to grab Cass again, and Cass tossing, Scott Hall tossing Enzo into the cell. Enzo tossing Hall to the cell. Neckbreaker by Enzo.
Still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see.
Enzo doing a little more dance. And Nash is taking it to Big Cass right there. You know, Enzo reaching under the ring, grabbing a bat. And taking it to Kevin Nash a little bit, protecting his partner. And Scott Hall with a belly-to-back suplex.
Enzo Amore now in defensive mode.
Crowd getting behind Enzo and Cass.
This championship match with a ton of momentum.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
His shoulders are
Enzo
down.
countering
Oh,
Hall.
God.
Cass going for the cover, and Nash kicks out very early.
Like a Christmas tree. And the champ kicks out. Kevin Nash reversing it.
Russian leg sweep by Hall. Nash going for the cover on Big Cass.
Tried for it early.
And what in the world is Enzo doing?
Yeah, that did some big time damage, Michael.
The challenger not looking good right now. This is not at all.
Back rake by Hall to Enzo. Hall picking up Enzo for a body slam. Nope, he's gonna drop Enzo. Neck first onto the ropes.
Big Cass knows how to work the crowd.
Looking for the quick pin. And a kick out. Much
There is a little bit of lag on my part, and that's affecting my pins because I'm not used to that. It's going to be really bad with the Armageddon cell over.
Nice job by Enzo Amore. And here comes Big Cass.
And those two brawling outside the ring. And Enzo, what's he going for there? Doesn't matter. Hall's ready. Go for a choke slam to Enzo. And he nails it. And Cass picking up Nash for a military press slam, and Enzo rolling onto his stomach. And Hall just breaking the face of Enzo against the mat.
Big Cass doing a great job turning that
choking
around.
Enzo.
This is a scenario where if you're on the receiving end like he is, you think Murphy's
I don't know what Hall's setting up for here. Perhaps the outsider's edge.
He's sending a message.
Up, Enzo's ready.
It's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Cass giving us a spelling lesson. And Enzo with a cross body, kicking them both out of the ring. Empire elbow by Cass. And that might be it.
No, he kicks out at 2.5.
Nash kicks out.
Definitely
Enzo, knee to Scott Hall.
Got it.
Another knee to Scott Hall.
He's not looking
Stunner
good, Byron.
by
He's gotta
Enzo.
get up, and he's got to get up now.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Cass setting up for something. What's he going for?
Right now.
Oh, Enzo's ready. I mean, Cass counters it. Enzo's ready for Nash.
Is in position.
And Nash with a kick to Enzo's gut. And a backbreaker.
Like a ton of bricks on that one. He might just be out, guys.
I agree. He hasn't moved one bit.
Cass and Hall fighting on the ropes a little. And Nash gonna pick up Enzo.
Oh man, he has plenty of.
This could do it.
Cass going for the cover. Nash doesn't even bother to save the pin. But Nash is getting Enzo ready for something here.
Well, if he can't get back to his feet, you're absolutely
Nash going
right.
for the jackknife.
Boy, he is rolling.
And Enzo counters into a DDT.
Expected nothing less, Cole.
Goes for a drop kick to Scott Hall. Scott Hall goes down and goes for a cover. So he abandoned his attempt for a pin.
Just making his presence felt.
And Enzo getting at him with the and Nash with an elbow. Enzo goes for a big boot and he nails it. And Enzo's busted open. Well, Cass works on Scott Hall.
Byron, he may be down for good.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
These two teams, they hate each other. And Nash goes for a stomp on Enzo, but Enzo's back to his feet.
You just can't miss by that much, Cole.
And
He's flipped the
Nash
switch,
just
that's for
throwing
sure.
Enzo.
I think Kevin Nash is done playing. Scott Hall turns it around.
We can see
Going for another power bomb.
Counter
And
here.
Enzo
Counters
blocks,
that one.
counters that into a face buster. Big Scott Hall. I don't know what he's doing. Nash with the neck breaker to Enzo. Cass just tripping Scott Hall's head onto the turnbuckle. And Enzo kicks out. And Nash with a kick to the back of Enzo. Nash goes for another kick. And Enzo hits Jaw Dunzo onto Nash. And Enzo going for the pin while Cass keeps Hall occupied. And Nash kicks out of Enzo's finishing move. And Cass setting up Hall for something, but Hall's up to his feet.
The unfortunate reality is he might not get up,
which wouldn't shock me one bit.
Enzo gonna
He's taken here
eliminate Nash out of the equation.
what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Great offense by
Enzo's got Scott Hall.
This could be it for him, guys. Yeah, he's on
Neck
dream
breaker.
street.
Go for a pin of his own. Ref going for the count. And Hall kicks out.
That was a very near fall.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
And Enzo going for some type of cutter move. And Hall's ready. And Hall looks like he's going for outsider's edge.
He doesn't want
And
to do this.
Cass getting out of the ring. And Hall hits it on Enzo.
This one is over.
Will this be it? 1, 2.
Oh, and Cass was occupied by Kevin Nash. And Scott Hall has retained the titles for the Outsiders. See some replays. There's that knee to the gut by Scott Hall to Enzo. There's Enzo just punching Hall in the gut. And there's Cass doing the soft tongue. There's Cass hitting the Empire Elbow. See it cross body by Enzo. Empire Elbow lands. Here's when Enzo hit a stunner on Scott Hall outside the ring. And this was Nash countering that slam move into the reverse DDT. There are no good highlights, but whatever. Announcers, are they gonna announce that the Outsiders retained the titles? I guess not. So far, we have 2 for 2 with champions keeping their titles, which is not a trend that's been happening on these pay-per-views. Usually only one title is retained.
The championship is up for grabs right here next. It'll be Seth Rollins versus Andre the Giant.
And so far, 2 champions have retained. Now, granted, Natalya didn't really retain her title. She got lucky in that Nia Jax wanted a piece of her, and Nia Jax attacked her and, you know, saved her championship in the process. Maybe because Nia wants to take it from Natalya rather than taking it from Dana Brooke. So up next we have WWE title match, not inside Hell in a Cell. Seth Rollins, who was a WWE champion when the shows were not split, and then became Intercontinental champion and took that title to SmackDown. Lost the title at Backlash, and now gets a shot to win the SmackDown WWE Championship from Andre the Giant, a man who retained his title in a triple threat match against RVD and The Miz at Backlash. And we'll see how he fares. It's going to be a tall task for Seth Rollins.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
You see Seth Rollins walking out sporting SmackDown blue tonight, as he wants to represent SmackDown as its face, capturing the SmackDown WWE Championship from Andre the Giant. Hasn't had much luck recently as it comes to title matches, losing one title. And when did he lose it? Losing WWE title to Chris Jericho at Battleground, And then losing his Intercontinental Championship last month at Backlash to Neville in a triple threat match as well. Looking to recapture some gold. And it's a 1-on-1 match, which both title matches that he lost were not. Maybe he'll have a chance against Andre. But Andre is no slouch. Andre has not lost his title since he won it back at the start of this universe mode, which would have been 5 months ago. In game time, not real life.
What's going on here? I don't think she's going to keep us wondering for long.
Yeah, what's happening? Oh, Rollins, what's he doing? He's acting like a spider monkey, just climbing the turnbuckle and showing off, but thought he was going to take some action, but nope, looks like Andre is ready.
Wait a minute. We need to get some.
Ooh, Andre takes the title down, and he's picking it back up. And he's going for a strike with Rollins. Rollins running circles around him. Facebuster by Rollins.
This referee's warning them.
And Rollins throwing Andre into the ring, maybe not the best idea, as he should have, you know, beat him down a little more before doing that.
And amazingly,
Bell is
the
wrong.
challenger doesn't seem at all fazed by the magnitude of this huge match.
Rollins had the upper hand at first. Elbow by Rollins. Jawbreaker by Andre. Shoulder block by Andre, and Rollins is down. Ooh, Rollins going for something on Andre, and Andre just pushing him down. And what in the world is wrong with Rollins' boots?
Well, on the topic of Seth Rollins here, well, it's never easy to take down a champ. What kind of attack should he mount?
Both of these competitors have a lot to gain tonight. And while both are amazing athletes, only one can come out on top. That's the unfortunate part of this whole thing.
Andre with it over to the back of Rollins' head and another shoulder block.
Superstar we're going to hear a lot from.
And Andre showing off. Rollins made a mistake going after Andre at the beginning of the match like this. Before the match even started. Andre whipping Rollins to the ropes and Rollins running right into him. He's like a brick wall.
When Seth has a goal in sight, the man is unstoppable.
Andre won a triple threat match to retain his title, something that Rollins is not very good at doing. Andre picking Rollins back up. And sliced bread by Rollins. What a body slam by Andre.
You can bet he's not going to let this golden opportunity slip.
And Andre showing off for the crowd.
For the medics just yet, Cole.
This match has disqualifications, and Andre with the drop kick to Rollins. Very uncharacteristic of him.
He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
And Rollins using the ropes to get to his feet.
He can do anything in the ring.
And Andre applying some pressure to the neck, easiest muscles of Rollins, and bringing him to the ground.
Rollins can do it all in there, and remember, the architect always has a plan.
Rollins is what he's getting into with Andre the Giant. The game decides contenders, by the way, not me. I only intervene when I absolutely have to. In the case when two of the titles aren't even being defended, I have to do something like that. And Andre with the kick to Rollins while he's seated. Andre is very dominant. Rollins with an arm drag. And what's Rollins going for here? I don't know what in the world to call that. Kind of like some type of inverted DDT. And Andre kicks out before even a 1. And what's Rollins going? Rollins is running a lot. Going to the top rope. Gonna be a Phoenix Splash. It is. Phoenix Splash. Doesn't go for the cover though.
Seth Rollins is starting to take control of this match.
And Rollins laying Andre against the ropes there. Strike to the lower back.
He's feeling it. It might be cliche, but it's true.
Clapping in the face of Rollins and taking him down.
When Andre the Giant taunts you, you definitely know
and
it.
Showing off for the crowd. Signaling it could be near the end.
Oh boy, he's not going
Rollins counters whatever. It's going to be a butterfly suplex. Rollins roll through. Super kick. And tries to stomp on Andre. Andre's ready for it.
1, 2,
And a
3.
body slam. Rollins already starting to get up. Andre is missing everything. Things, like I said, are seeming very slow for me. Andre throwing Rollins into the ropes, and Rollins just runs right into him. Unorthodox, but useful. And Andre gets for a kick. Rollins catches the leg, dragging to the leg whip. And Andre getting up pretty fast. He accidentally hit the referee. What's Rollins going for here? Oh, that knee.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. 2.5. So close.
And Andre kicks out at 2.
He needs to change something fast, guys.
Andre really doesn't want to lose his title. Standing moonsault by Rollins. He can go for the cover here.
He may be in the best.
Oh, he goes for Irish whip. Andre counters and a headbutt. And he goes for the cover, a little close to the ropes. Rollins kicks out at 1.
That's all right, Cole.
Andre going for some knees to Rollins, knee to the head, and Andre's getting a little tired.
Good timing here.
DDT by Rollins. Like Rollins stepped his game up for this match.
Jeez.
One title snatched away from him, and he's not going to let this one slip out away from his fingers. We'll go for something Andre's ready for him. And Rollins throws Andre into the corner. What's he doing?
Oh no, we've got
so he's going to perch Andre up from the top rope. And what's Rollins doing? Rollins climbing up there. Ooh, wow, the strength of Rollins. And sidewalk slam from the top rope all the way to the mat. And Rollins just glitched and he got to the top and he's back to normal. And Andre kicks out at 1.
Wow, that's pure
what a glitch.
Power, guys.
It's not a WWE 2K game without some glitches.
Big miss for him there.
And he'll likely pay
and
for
Rollins
it here.
Strike to Andre. Goes for Irish whip.
Clearly
Andre
not
counter.
concerned with his own well-being there.
Andre's goes for something. Rollins counters the jawbreaker. Enziguri by Rollins. And where's he going? Into the ropes and the little splash thing.
Ain't no stopping him now.
And Rollins picking up Andre. Goes for something.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Andre counter. Goes for shoulder block. Sling blade clothesline by Rollins. Gonna go for the cover on Andre.
And he manages
and Andre kicks out at 1.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Rollins says he's going to go top rope. Another Phoenix splash, maybe? Nope, frog splash by Rollins. Doesn't connect it with a pin. Standing moonsault by Rollins again. Now he's working on the arm of Andre. Andre uses that arm to hit his elbow finishing move. Oh, catches the leg, but enziguri by Rollins. And Rollins stepped his game up tonight.
Well, the first thing he needs to do is get back to his feet, which is clearly easier said than done.
I mean, Andre was the only person to walk out of
oh man, that's a
Backlash with the title he walked in with. And tonight, he will be the first one to not walk out with the title he walked in with. Andre counters that move by Rollins. Down. Oh, and Andre hits the signature elbow move. It should be it. Rollins should be done after that. And it is. And Andre just barely retains the Smackdown WWE Championship in that match.
Andre the Giant!
Let me tell you, Rollins took it to Andre. Rollins hit him with everything he has. He hit him with that knee. I don't even know what to call it. That knee finisher. He hit him with the schoolboy super kick. He took it to Andre and almost had him a bunch of times, but Andre still managed to pull through and win. And so far, 3 out of 4 champions are leaving with their titles. Again, last month it was just one.
Where the participants will need to know where they are at all times.
We have the Von
Not a Hell in a Cell
versus American Alpha.
A traditional tag team.
Wait.
American Alpha versus Kerry and Kevin Von Erich. These two teams have been feuding recently. Not as intense as Enzo and Cass and the Outsiders, but match not for anything. Just these two teams don't like each other in traditional tag team match.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Kevin Von Erich and Kerry Von Erich, the Von Erichs.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match.
A little redundant with saying Von Erich 3 times.
And I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Von Erich's looking very happy and cheerful in the ring, representing their home state of Texas.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 447 pounds, Chad Gable and Jason Jordan, American Alpha.
In my universe, Jason Jordan is not Kurt Angle's son, and Chad Gable is not teaming with Shelton Benjamin, although Shelton Benjamin can be seen on NXT. Jason Jordan from representing Indiana, and Chad Gable from Minnesota. I believe Jason Jordan actually from Illinois, but he went to college at Indiana University. Starting this match without shoes, Kevin Von Erich. On the ringside in the white is Kerry Von Erich. Chad Gable in the ring, long hair. Jason Jordan on the apron. Goes for a kick. Chad Gable in the corner, and Chad Gable counters with a heel kick. Goes for a stomp, and just so you know, if you think this is lagging now, just wait until the Armageddon Hell in a Cell. 6 people in the ring.
Look at Chad Gable here.
And Gable with a clothesline to Kevin outside of the ring. Ref begins his count, and looks like Kerry's just gonna watch.
What's he got to do to win here tonight?
Gable throwing him into the barricade. He counters with a kick.
Make Chad Gable an Olympian here tonight.
Oh, and Gable just working that arm and bringing him down to the ground.
He wants no part of the outside.
And Gable tossing Kevin in the ring. And Kevin throwing him out to the apron, but making a tag to Kerry.
Oh, God. That was
forearm by Gable.
If he takes many more of those, he's going to get lit up like a Christmas tree.
Tossing Gable into the ringside and knocking him out of the ring to his brother. And tossing Gable into the ring through his partner, defying all physics. Now Kerry working on Chad Gable. Goes for a strike. Gable fighting back. Has him in the opposing corner. Throws him into his own corner. And tags partner Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan entering the match for the first time now. Atomic drop and a boot. And Jason Jordan now going to throw Kerry into the corner and just punch him, and Kerry's leg got stuck on the rope there. And Jason Jordan going for a slam. Kerry needs him. Throws him into his corner. And Jason Jordan with a knee drop kick by Jason Jordan. And doing a little whatever that is. But Kerry gonna get to his feet on his own. Jason Jordan
starting to struggle.
Dropping him on a knee and a dragon screw leg sweep.
If he doesn't mount an offense soon.
I know it's somewhat early still.
Kerry crawling to his corner, and Jason Jordan shutting him down. Gonna toss him to the corner. Kerry counters, and gets him into his own corner, and starts throwing some punches to the gut, and then to the head. And just throwing Jason Jordan to the other side of the ring. And now he runs into the ropes to get Gable off of the ringside. Jason Jordan rolling out of the ring. Then he went to his corner going to make a tag, but didn't. Jason Jordan knocking his partner off the ring. Going to use their corner spear.
Jordan connects with a spear in the corner.
Belly to belly throw.
Good grief.
And the straps are coming down. Jason Jordan belly to Kevin. And Kerry elbows him down, shoulder blocks him down.
Had that one well scouted.
Goes for a neck breaker to Jason Jordan. Jordan rolling out. Kerry rolling out. Jason Jordan throwing him into his corner.
Chad Gable with the
and tagging in Gable. What are they going for here? Grand amplitude.
Now
going
Jason
to the pin.
Jordan needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Oh, and Kevin makes it in just in the nick of time to stop that, preventing a win by American Alpha.
Not sure if you can sustain this, but it's sure fun.
And Gable just dropping some strikes.
Chad Gable connecting there with a good shot.
Kerry Von Erich is taking a beating. He needs to make a tag. Danielson special. And
does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Let me tell you, I've seen lesser moves and matches.
Oh man, what a hit.
Gable knocking Kevin off the apron. American Alpha has been very dominant in this match.
Here's Chad Gable.
And looks like they're going to reverse rolls and do Grand Amplitude one more time.
These two work so well together.
Jason Jordan taking it. Bridge into the pin. American Alpha wins dominant fashion.
Corey, this team's on fire. I mean, I don't know how you stop them.
I don't know if you can. They're firing on all cylinders.
And the WWE fans absolutely love them. I mean, they're so much fun to watch.
You don't have to like them, but you got to respect them. These two get it done inside the ring.
American Alpha might be the team that can dethrone the Outsiders. Guess we'll have to wait and find out. They're still not #1 contenders. Apparently the Von Erichs are, though. I expect that to change.
We've been waiting a long time for this. The championship is up for grabs right here next.
Nothing like a championship match.
And we're now about to be in our final title match of the night. On our final Hell of the Cell of the night. The main event is a cage match, keep that in mind. This is a 6-man Armageddon Hell in a Cell match for the Intercontinental title. Dolph Ziggler, Rob Van Dam, who had a shot at the WWE title at the last pay-per-view, Bray Wyatt, Neville, the current Intercontinental Champion, Dude Love, and Tyson Kidd. You get a showcase, it's going to be laggy, it's going to be crazy everywhere, and I'm only going to probably be able to call what's going on with Ziggler, since that's who I am. The odds are against Neville a lot in this match. Buddy won the title in a triple threat match. Just add 3 more people to it, put a cell around everyone, and we'll see what happens. Don't know why if he hasn't got announced yet, or if he doesn't get announced yet, or at all. But that's Bray Wyatt. First title match in any for any championship in my universe mode, and we'll see how he fares. On the note of Bray Wyatt's entrance, the next event, pay-per-view event you'll see on my YouTube channel in my universe mode is Raw's Halloween Havoc. It's set 2 weeks in game time.
Here to start off this night, guys. And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
Guys, this match will undoubtedly go a long way in determining just who is the most dominant superstar.
That's what makes this match so great. These superstars clearly have a point to prove here tonight and will likely do anything necessary to go ahead and prove that point.
Bray Wyatt's already ready to get into action.
Upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 194 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, the King of the Cruiserweights, Neville.
Folks, here
you
comes
call him the King of the Cruiserweights, but tonight, man's the Intercontinental Champion.
Better.
I don't have any Cruiserweight Championship in my universe mode. Everyone's on equal playing field.
Championship reign has never been in more jeopardy than it is here tonight.
That's an absolutely fair assessment, Cole. In fact, I'd go so far as to say this is the night we see a new champion crowned.
Both of them have a very good point, and the odds are very much against Neville. But he captured his title in a triple threat match against The Big Show and Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins hasn't been having much luck with any championship matches in the past few months, and hopefully that luck isn't, or if you want to call it the opposite of luck, bad luck, isn't going with that title. Neville will try to walk out as champion.
And from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, RVD.
Guys, this one
And Rob Van Dam also was in a championship triple threat match at Backlash. He failed to capture the title against The Miz and Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant walked out the champion. And so far tonight, all the champions are leaving with their titles.
He doesn't look too intimidated right now, Cole. So, yeah, I'd say
and this could be the one that gets away. Once again, there could be a title that doesn't change hands. And looks like, now, last month, Andre the Giant was the only one to leave with the title he walked in with. Neville wants to be, but it's not looking good. He gets 5 opponents in this Hell in a Cell.
And from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 287 pounds, Dude Love.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Just for the record, all 3 incarnations of Mick Foley are in my universe movie. So, you know, Cactus Jack was in the championship match at Clash of Champions on the Raw pay-per-view against Chris Jericho. We have Dude Love here going for a title. And who knows what we'll see Mankind do. I cannot remember which show he's on because he hasn't really done anything yet. But, you know, one day we could have all 3 Mick Foley personas as a champion.
And from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
And it's now time, ladies and gentlemen, for our historic 6-man Hell in a Cell match.
Historic is right. And I think it's worth mentioning that the first time we saw 6 superstars all squaring off inside Hell in a Cell was all the way back in December of 2000 at Armageddon.
But it's going to take the performance of a lifetime to walk out of here as champion.
And I think he knows that, Michael. If anybody's up for the task, it's certainly him.
No, on a separate note, I'm really hoping that, you know, Dana Brooke not only gets a fair rematch for the title, but that Nia Jax gets properly disciplined for getting involved in that match and hopefully isn't rewarded with a title shot.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 204 pounds, Tyson Kidd.
Corey, there's a lot of different ways Tyson Kidd
It
can
could
beat
be
you.
a very happy night at the Tyson Kidd household tonight if he walks out the Intercontinental title. Him and Natalya both can celebrate their win of championships with all their cats. Granted, Natalya didn't really have a victory. She kept the title thanks to Nia Jax attacking her. Tyson Kidd has to win the thing the hard way tonight. And see, I enjoy Tyson Kidd's music. I know y'all can't hear it, but Tyson Kidd's wearing headphones all the way out. Guess just getting focused. Oh, we're underway, and I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon, and everyone's all over the place. Neville with a DDT to Ziggler. Dude Love in the side of the ring with Tyson Kidd, and Bray Wyatt and Rob Van Dam outside the ring, and Neville second rope Phoenix splash by Neville to Ziggler. And Ziggler rolling out. And Neville going out of the ring. And Ziggler clotheslining Neville into the cell. Neville with an arm drag to Ziggler. I'll be covering that action mostly because I'm playing as Ziggler.
Let's talk about Tyson Kidd.
Then Neville with a kick to the back of Ziggler.
We can anticipate seeing from him in this one.
Leading up to this international championship, these
Neville
two
with the knee to
superstars might have
Ziggler.
held back, not wanting to
Crowd
tip their
getting behind
hand,
Ziggler.
but now it's time to use every trick in the
Ziggler with
book,
the knee to
and
Neville.
they know it.
Yeah, and you know what they say, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
And
That's the task
Ziggler
at
tossing
hand
Neville
right
into the cell walls.
That one fails.
First trauma drop.
Great idea by him. Too
And
bad
Neville
it was
going down.
awfully executed though.
And Ziggler just moving up in place.
Challenger's taking on some
Let's see.
offense.
Tyson Kidd just lighting up dude love a kick.
I know it's early,
Tossing
but he
Neville
has
into
to
the
do
cell.
everything in his power not to let this get out of
Belly
hand.
to back suplex by Ziggler. Now the crowd getting behind Bray. And dude love rolling out. And Ziggler gonna turn his attention to him.
Wyatt pushing forward.
Picking him up, and Tyson Kidd does not care. Tyson Kidd's gonna go after Ziggler. It looks like maybe not.
Bringing it back
There's
into the ring.
a little of everything
He
going on
lands a
outside the
piercing
ring.
chop. He's focusing
Dude
on
Love
the
tossing
face
Neville
now.
in, and Ziggler going after Dude Love.
An easy kick out there.
That's either
There's a
sheer
pin going on in the
genius or
ring,
complete
but there was a
stupidity,
kick out.
Cole.
Ziggler going with some strikes on Dude Love. Throwing Dude Love into the cell, and a clothesline.
Rob Van Dam
Ziggler
better
pacing.
shake out the cobwebs.
Bray Wyatt going for something.
Counters that
RVD counters with the Northern Light. Ziggler's got a sledgehammer.
Got it.
And
That
he's
sledgehammer can cause
hitting
some
Dude Love in the
serious
back.
damage.
Oh, the sledgehammer.
The
connects.
head.
That'll scramble your insides. No
And
question,
Ziggler's
he's found a burst.
just throwing some moves, and Dude Love
When this guy's on,
takes the sledgehammer,
look
knocks the
out.
sledgehammer out of his
Nobody
hands.
controls the pace of a match quite
And
like
Ziggler
this
throwing
guy.
Dude Love into the ring. And Ziggler
Twice
stomping on
as
him.
Nice. Dude Love turns
Knee
it
by
around.
Dude Love to the gut of Ziggler.
Looking for the finish. No, he
Ziggler
reverses
countering
it.
his clothesline.
He hits the
Clothesline and
he
Dude
goes
Love
down
out of the
hard.
ring.
Yeah, and I
Keep in
think
mind,
he
in a
might
Hell in
have
a
slipped
Cell,
little,
you
too.
can only win inside the
He is
ring.
rolling.
He's going for it all. Split leg moonsault from RVD.
Here's his chance to win this. Yeah, that truly was a thing of beauty. He'd be wise to stay right there.
Tyson Kidd has it. Tyson Kidd with a
Ziggler.
blockbuster from the top rope.
This just might be enough.
Tyson Kidd with the
Can he do it here?
blockbuster.
And the count's broken.
And
keeping the match alive.
Ziggler's in the ring to save the pin.
Tyson Kidd is looking to end this thing. And it's Bray Wyatt executing the reversal.
Ziggler throwing Dude Love into the side of the cell.
Man, almost broken in half there.
RVD saving
He's in a tough
Tyson
spot
Kidd's
here,
pin
Corey.
attempt.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
Ain't no stopping him now.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
And Ziggler throwing Dude Love out to the floor. Looks like everyone's out of the ring now.
To be right now.
RVD slamming
you're not
Neville
gonna
down.
win many matches when you're down.
He's delivering an
Split-legged moonsault by RVD.
Neville
Ziggler
getting
clotheslining
absolutely
Bray Wyatt out of the
punished
ring.
He has him right where he wants him.
RVD's showing off. Zigzag by Ziggler.
That creates a big opening.
And Ziggler going for the pin.
And there's a kick out.
2, and RVD kicks out. Tyson
Not
Kidd's
enough
ready.
damage done.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
And Ziggler takes out Tyson Kidd.
For him right now.
Ziggler's trying to
Ziggler
clear
is
house here.
unstoppable when he's feeling it like this.
Here's Dude Love into the ropes. Keeps him in the corner. Now everyone's back in the ring. Tyson Kidd and Ziggler throwing him into the corner. Tyson Kidd elbows his way out. Tosses Ziggler into the apron. Oh, and he rams Ziggler.
Just toying
And
with the
Ziggler flies into
competition.
the wall of the cell.
Right on the
Tyson
jaw.
Kidd walking
Here
in.
we go. Back inside the ring.
RVD with that meeting at like a half and half suplex.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. That move at this
And
juncture
Ziggler with a
really
drop kick to Tyson Kidd's knee.
still
Ziggler
trying to
just
get back to
throwing
his feet
Tyson
here.
Kidd
He's clearly
into
in a
the wall,
bad way
the
right
cell.
now.
Tyson Kidd elbowing his way out. Northern Light
brutal
suplex
impact.
by Tyson Kidd. Keep in mind he cannot win outside the ring though.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Ziggler throwing him into the ring.
One more getting into tonight.
And Dude Love's going for a pile driver on Neville. He hits it.
History might be made here.
He is a one-man gang in there.
And he's going for Neville. He sits up Neville though. Bray Wyatt with a Uranagi to RVD. And Ziggler runs at him. Back body drop by Bray Wyatt.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
Come on, we're not even at the main event. There's still one more match to go after this.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Bray Wyatt stomping on Ziggler, and Ziggler rolling out of the ring. Bray Wyatt and RVD in the ring. Neville seated. Neville's got to stay in the ring. Neville needs to protect his championship. Tyson Kidd going in. Bray Wyatt avoiding RVD. And while he's down, RVD elbow and Tyson Kidd. What a suplex on the Neville, going for the pin. One. And Dude Love breaks it up.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
RVD going to slam Dude Love. Dude Love counters, working on the arm. Oh, and Bray Wyatt just got rammed into the cell.
His shoulders are down. It's going to take more than that.
And Ziggler breaks up the pin the Neville attempted with him right next to him. What's Ziggler doing? Oh, Neville. Look at Neville showing some acrobatics and an arm drag.
Absolutely no mercy right now.
Close on by Ziggler. Bray Wyatt with a takeover to Dude Love.
He's still not moving, guys.
He might be out, Cole.
Tyson Kidd going for
Strong move there, guys.
that neck breaker.
Just as surprised as you guys.
He's looking for the
Doing it right next to Ziggler. What did he expect?
He's in trouble here.
Zigzag by Ziggler. And Ziggler going for the cover. Bray Wyatt's not even saving the pin. And Neville gets in too late. And Ziggler just won the Intercontinental Championship. Highlights. A bunch of stuff going on. RVD with a split-legged moonsault to Bray Wyatt. And RVD with a split-legged moonsault to Neville. Here's Dude Love hitting Neville with a pile driver. Uranagi with Bray Wyatt to RVD. But it was a zigzag. That one Ziggler
and the new Intercontinental Champion, Dolph Ziggler.
That was a big pinfall victory right there.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks. Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next. We have Dusty Rhodes versus a formidable opponent.
The first superstar to get a submission or pinfall, or who can find a way to escape the cage, is our winner.
Alright, and finally we're going to close the show with a different type of cage. Steel cage match was Dusty Rhodes and Bobby Roode. Last month at Backlash, Dusty Rhodes defeated Bobby Roode. And last week on Smackdown, Bobby Roode came into the ring, attacked Dusty after his match. Cage came down, and they brawled in the cage. And now they're going to settle this rivalry inside of a steel cage. You can win by pinfall, submission, or escape through the door or over the top. And we're going to see who comes out on top tonight.
Making his way to the ring from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 270 pounds, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
It is not our opener. These announcers are so bad at
I don't think I remember
like
the last
knowing
time he
where
looked
matches
this motivated,
place.
guys.
That's a scary thought, Cole. Even
They just
before
said
tonight,
after the
I don't
last
think I've
match,
seen too
much
many
more to
superstars
come.
more motivated
And
than
then
him.
they're like, our opener. It's not our opener. It's the main event. It's the final match. After this, you can go back to watching compilation videos of cats or memes or whatever else you want to watch.
opponent, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bobby Roode.
Quite amazing that last month Bobby Roode had to steal his spot into the match against Dusty Rhodes. He wasn't originally scheduled to be in that match. And now, 1 month later, he's main eventing Hell in a Cell. Not for a championship, but a main event match is a main event match. And winning this could definitely put him in contention for Dolph Ziggler's Intercontinental Championship or Andre the Giant's Smackdown WWE Championship. Back to the Intercontinental title that just changed hands. The only person to hold it of the 5 that have now held it and managed to actually defend it successfully was Randy Orton. But on his second defense, he lost it, and every defense thereafter, champion has lost the title. And what a glorious entrance by Bobby Roode. Crowd sounds beautiful singing it. And it's time to get to business. Cage's coming down. Dusty Rhodes and Bobby Roode are ready to settle this feud.
All right, it's time to get this
Dusty Rhodes going in power slam by
This is going to be a blast to watch.
I don't know if they're over caffeinated or what, but this Seattle crowd
Dragon
sat down
Dusty
all
Rhodes. Snapmare by Bobby Roode. Is applying pressure to the shoulder of Dusty Rhodes.
Looks like his shoulder has a giant target on it. Not every move is designed
Elbow
to get
drop
the
by
fans off
Bobby
their feet.
Roode. Going for a pin.
Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
Dusty Rhodes kicks out before he even won. Punching Bobby Roode while on a knee.
Dusty Rhodes here. What do you expect his approach to be here?
He's wined and dined with kings and
Don't know
queens.
who's who. Dusty Rhodes in the polka dots and Bobby Roode in the glorious black trunks.
And it's times like these where he just hopes he worked hard enough.
Kick by Dusty Rhodes and a knee to Bobby Roode. Dusty Rhodes whipping Bobby Roode into the rope. Shoulder block. I'm showing off that elbow. Just to whip Bobby Roode.
Huge move right there.
What's Bobby Roode doing? Just rubbing the face of Dusty Rhodes against that rope. And that rope hurts.
Look at this.
Look at that neck breaker by Bobby Roode. Sitting up Dusty Rhodes. Now stomping in the gut, chest area. Mostly the gut.
He knows he's in trouble.
And now he's signaling for Dusty to get up.
He misses
Ooh,
the dive.
goes for blockbuster and he
for him,
misses.
there was no water in the pool.
Ironman's carry takeover by Bobby Roode. Picking up Dusty the whole way. Go for a punch. What's he going for here?
Dusty Rhodes showing
full
signs
Nelson
of fatigue.
slam.
He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly
Not good for the
what he's getting.
tailbone.
Hey, it's not.
He's
Just
fighting
for a
back
suplex.
here.
I expected
Dusty
nothing
Rhodes
less, Cole.
counters it.
A
Flips him
bone-jarring shoulder tackle
and
there.
shoulder tackles him.
That's like watching
Power
someone
slam by
being
Bobby Roode.
manhandled. What force?
Elbow by Bobby Roode. So far, neither man has tried to escape the cage. Snapmare by Bobby Roode.
Few superstars
There's
are
punch
as
in the
dominant
ear.
as this guy.
Now applying pressure to Dusty Rhodes' shoulder. Once again.
Bobby Roode is on the attack.
Great job escaping, trying to turn
Boxing
this
the
thing
ears
around.
of Bobby Roode.
Pays for that one.
Picks up Bobby Roode for
And
something,
it's
and Bobby
reversed.
Roode's ready for it. Oh,
He's
Bobby
taking
Roode
his
looks
way
like
to
he's
the side of
finally
the
going to
cage.
attempt to escape the cage.
Away we go.
Dusty Rhodes up
He's
to a
starting
knee.
to
Is
rise
he
up
going
the
to catch
cage
him?
wall here.
I like it.
Hey, Dusty Rhodes climbing up onto the top rope. What's he doing? Just pulling Bobby down.
He's forced back down off the cage.
The mind was willing,
And
but
Dusty
the
Rhodes
body
doing a little
wasn't
dancing.
able.
It might be cliche, but it's true here.
Bobby Roode
It ain't over
with a back
till it's over.
elbow. Leg whip by Dusty Rhodes. It's handle while he's down.
Says it's time to get funky like a monkey.
Signaling the elbow.
Dusty Rhodes has him in his sights.
Jab. Bionic elbow. And Dusty Rhodes gonna go for the escape, it looks like.
And now she's starting to ascend the cage.
Solid strategy.
Bobby
always
Roode
pays
crawling
off.
to the ropes.
He's made it to the
And Dusty
top.
Rhodes up top.
This might
Up
be
top. And Bobby Roode's climbing up. Dusty Rhodes, why did he stop? Why did he stop?
Here we go,
Oh,
Dusty.
Bobby Roode just dragged it from the
He's
top
been
of the cage.
thrown
That
from the
cage is
cage
high
here,
up.
guys.
That
The
causes a
strategy
lot
was
of
solid.
damage.
The execution.
Goes to pick up Dusty,
not
and
so
Dusty
much.
trips him. And jab by Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, he runs at Bobby Roode, and
I'd
another
say he's
power
starting
slam
to
by
feel
Bobby
the
Roode.
pressure a bit.
I'm a little
Doing here.
disappointed in his showing. Maybe it's me, but I really
So neat.
expected more from him here
Drop
tonight
him.
in this steel
Dusty
cage
Rhodes
match.
face on the mat,
Back
and
and forth match like this, he has
he
to do
busted him
everything in
open.
his power
And now Bobby
not to
Roode
let his opponent
going
gain
to
too
climb the
much
cage.
momentum here.
but Dusty's up to his
What's
feet
gonna
already.
happen now?
Oh, be careful up there.
Hey, he's
What's he
pulling
doing?
Bobby Roode
No,
down.
No, he's been forced right back down.
Man, that had to hurt.
Looking for the win.
A jab, jab, another jab. He's just jabbing away. Little dance.
It's just a matter
Oh,
of
and
time
Bobby
now.
Roode is
This
down.
might be it, guys. Oh, this
And Dusty
is bad,
going
guys. Dusty
for the
Rhodes is
escape.
bleeding.
Here he goes, right up the cage wall.
On the move here.
Here we go with Dusty. And now he's made it all the way to the top of this steel
Oh, and
cage.
Dusty gets over to the other side. Bobby Roode's just looking onward.
This
And
singles
Dusty
contest
Rhodes
has the victor.
escapes. See some highlights. Elbow by Bobby Roode. Just boxing the ears, tossing him over. Same move. Elbow by Bobby Roode. Catching the leg.
Here is your winner, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Could have picked better highlights.
To start
But-
the show.
Yeah, the performance put
Bobby
forth in
Roode
that
wanted it
match
in a
tells me
cage.
We're looking at somebody who will someday
He brought the
very
cage down
soon
last
be
week on
competing in the main
Smackdown.
event.
What a way to
And
kick off
Dusty
tonight.
Rhodes is the
Don't
one
go
to
anywhere,
escape.
folks. We're just getting started.
Stay tuned. The next time you will see the SmackDown Live Superstars on a pay-per-view event on my YouTube channel will be at Survivor Series, which is quite some time away. I'll have 2 more events before that, NXT TakeOver, and before that, Halloween Havoc. Stay tuned. Next event being uploaded, Halloween Havoc, featuring the Raw Superstars. See who Chris Jericho defends the WWE title against next. So far tonight, all titles stayed with their rightful owners, except for the Intercontinental Championship, which went to Dolph Ziggler. Stay tuned, see what happens next. And that's all.